welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. You know, there comes a point in the game where you have everything that you want for your shelter, and there's not really much of a increase in utility if you're to if you're to upgrade your scrap bin, your antenna, box of herbs, even though you should really max that shit out if you really think about it. There's not really much of a point in grinding for resources. And so you gotta find other ways to have fun in the game. Now I'll pause right there because if you thought, wipe the lobby, you're not gonna like it here. However, how I enjoy the game is by creating challenges for myself to see if I still got it, and swapping weapons that I used to play but don't play as often. So, with that being said, what weapon am I taking out onto Viktorsen Station? It's been a while, folks, but I'm bringing back the Remington 870. Yeah, I know. I love my Spas 12. I do. I love it to pieces. However, there's nothing wrong with wanting to go to level 10 when you're already somewhat decent at level 9. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy what you're doing, take it that one step further, but keep it in the same realm of what you're already doing. And you never know, you might actually enjoy that better. A bit of philosophy that I live by. The lead up to the event is more enjoyable than the actual event. Prime example, a birthday party. Imagine you're like 11 years old and you know your parents got a birthday party planned for you, but they ain't gonna tell you shit. And like you can't go to sleep that night because you're so excited. How many of y'all remember that night but vaguely remember the birthday party? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the lead up to the event that's more enjoyable or more painful than the actual event. Kind of like a funeral too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lead up to the funeral is worse than the actual funeral. Not by much, but okay, let me change the subject. We're here. It's snowing. You can barely see shit, but it don't matter when you have good eyesight and good audio coverage, because you have some headphones that cover up both your ears, and you hear somebody coming from a mile away. Do not ask me why this shotgun has that much range, but it does. And before you go on and say, Jet, you killed a raincoat, you bastard! He had a picture on him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. He had a picture on him. Now, was that kill justified if I don't get the picture? I'll leave that to you to decide. But keep that question in mind as this encounter progresses. Was killing that one guy justified, even if I don't get the picture, or don't get the buried cash? Here's my philosophy on killing raincoats. Do it. Do it because they are walking inventory bags. They will have a shit ton of stuff on them. And I'm sorry to all the new players out there. Just don't make mistakes. Okay? Just fucking don't. Don't loot cars. For heaven's sake, do not loot cars. Do not do anything that will get you shot at. But at the same time, too, don't sit in a fucking tree. Don't, okay? Just don't. That shit pisses off everybody in the lobby. Not just you, because you didn't do anything for the entire match. With that being said, we're moving forward in the encounter. I'm actually exploring the map. I say that even though I kind of know where everything's at. And I spot that door open and I'm like, I'm on somebody's trail, ain't I? And now I'm trying to think, where would they go? Where would they go? And yeah, I'm actually looting in 2022. That shit crazy, ain't it? And then I spot him. I spot him right there. Let's see how this ends. You didn't expect that, did you? Listen to me. The power of headphones is unrivaled. Just because you hear somebody, oh shit, an alarm trap. This was his house. He damn bought the land and bought the house and said this was his house. He was going to stay in there for a very long time. Wait a minute, no he wasn't. He did that to see if I was going to come at him from the front door. No, I wasn't. But you didn't expect that, did you? Now we reach a critical dilemma. I'm kind of in a pickle. The heavier you are in this game, the slower you become, the louder your footsteps, the more lucrative target you become. The heavier your footsteps, the more likely you are to be heard. Keep that shit in mind, people. This is why you hear me going prone, or see me going prone, and crouch walking a lot. Slowly. And that's me testing the iron sights on that assault rifle. It's kind of ass. So, I'm moving slow because I can't hear shit when I'm walking. At this point, I'm relying on the bass of someone else's footsteps to interrupt my own bass. Like that. The scariest, well, not really the scariest, but top 5 scariest things you could ever here in Vigor is when you are running to try to get a better position on somebody, and you hear the person directly across from you who is hunting you down, matching you step for step. That has got to be one of the scariest things that I've ever been a part of. Now, the scariest thing, I'm going to tell you all, the scariest thing that happened to me, I was on field hunting near the church. The barred house was a tiny shed beside the church. I was in there with my little SVD, thinking I was good with it. I opened the barred house at the beginning of the match. All of a sudden, a trio came up the hill, and I heard 6 different footsteps outside that hill, or outside the shed. I didn't survive. So I'm going to tell you. Now, thinking back to the very beginning of this encounter, remember when I asked you all, is getting the picture worth it? Off a raincoat, was that kill justified? Well, if I didn't kill him, would I be a threat right now? No. Was that mighty sweaty of me to keep trying to kill him even though he was like 100 meters away? Yes. Am I proud of that? No comment. But my point remains. I escaped alive, and I evaded a guy with a meta LMG trying to kill me. I don't know how he saw me. I don't know when he seen me, but my death was on his mind, and he wanted to see it happen, but it didn't happen. This just goes to show you that it's not quantity of shots fired. It's quality. Damn, I got 7,000 experience off that. He fired what felt like 35% of that mag at that metal door. I only fired 1 shot. So, hooray, I made it out there alive. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.